All right, I'm the flatratemaster, and today we're talking alternatives to the Vim Magrails, but a step up from the old sheet metal socket trays. So last week I did a review on the Vim Magrail TL's magnetic socket holders. Now, I know these are expensive. Believe me, I paid for these. I know they're expensive. So I figured I'd do a video on alternatives to get rid of these stupid things. I hated these back in the day. They sucked. So, first one we're going to talk about is they've updated them a lot of cases to these plastic ones, which are a little bit better. If you care, you can screw them down to your cart and then pull them off and put them back on. They make them, a little bit better than the old sheet metal. But we're going to take a look at some of the options. All right, one option is a Hansen Tray or a copy thereof. You can buy these at Lowe's, Home Depot, Harbor Freight, Sears. Originally designed by Hansen. They're pegs that are numbered for the size of the sockets. They are convenient and nice, but the biggest problem is, you can see right there, the pegs break. That's one of the biggest drawbacks, is the pegs break. So they're cheap, but the pegs break. So, okay option, not my favorite, but a good inexpensive option for you if you want to go that route. All right, next option we're going to talk about is these socket trays. Now they're available. This one's from Matco. They're okay. They're a lock style, so you can twist and lock. And they're an okay option. They're customizable for different sizes and all that. The biggest problem is they take up a lot of room. There's a lot of wasted space. You've got room in between here, and if you're okay with it taking up that much room, it's a good option. They're, produced by several companies. Well, they may not be produced, but they're branded by several companies. They're probably made by one company, but as long as you can deal with the amount of space they take up, it's a good option. A little bit more money, but again, not as much as the Vim Magrails. Now, as you can see on my cart, I've got a single twist and lock rail. That's a little bit better as far as space consumption, as far as the amount of space it takes up, but it's still not as small of a footprint as the Magrails. Next one we're going to talk about is the Mechanics Time Saver. This is magnetic base, plastic, good organization for your sockets. This is mine, so's this. This is how I used to roll back in the day, showing my age here. I used to pull these out of my toolbox, put them in my no-drawer roll cart, and that's how I worked day in, day out. I just stuck those on my roll cart, pulled up to the car, worked, put them back in their holes. Now, these are still available. They're relatively inexpensive. I'll put some links in the description. Also available in 1/4 inch. The 1/2 inch options aren't that great, but 1/4 inch and 3/8 are really good. I used these for years. This one still stays in my cart for my chrome 1/4 inch. Now, one of my viewers pointed out the snap-on trays. They're magnetic, and they come with your sockets, so they're free. Well, as free as anything from Snap-on can be. They're a good option. Again, the footprint isn't that great because they're kind of big, but I'm not intending on replacing these. These will stay in these holders until the holder goes away, i.e. the plastic breaks. But if you're buying snap-on sockets, good way to organize your tools is to keep them in these holders. The last thing we're going to talk about is what they came in. This is what these sockets came in. Again, takes up a good bit of space, but I removed the lid and can fit it in my drawer, and it's handy. So, another option. As long as you have the space, it's a good option. So I hope you liked my video on alternatives to the Magrails. Anything's better than the old standby. So, hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. Maybe you didn't like my options. Maybe you don't like the snap-on hat. Give me a thumbs down. Comments are always appreciated. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.